Now, there's been a strong backlash to the proposed minimum wage hike of almost 11% for next year, especially after an even bigger increase this year. The decision, however, is in line with President Moon Jae-in's election pledge to help the lowest income earners in the nation. But serious questions are being raised about its effectiveness. According to our Oh Soo-young, both part-timers and small businesses are reeling from the impact of the minimum wage hike.
27-year-old Lim Seung-heon has been working part-time jobs for the last 7 years, mostly at restaurants and convenience stores. The 16.4% minimum wage hike this year meant he was taking home an extra $90 a month compared to last year. But he says the raise came at a price.
Some employers expect much more from us, more input, looking more cheerful in front of customers. After the wage hike, my former employer at a convenience store explicitly asked 2 of us to cover work that 4 people used to do. I had no choice but to accept the situation while looking for other jobs.
At the same time, Im says he understands his former employer's concerns. Small business owners who mostly rely on part-time workers have opposed the government's decision to raise the wage floor by 10.9% next year. They say it's hard to keep their businesses afloat, with labour costs expected to rise further throughout President Moon Jae-in's term.
I don't know what I'm going to do because I can't possibly cut more jobs. I've already been taking over my workers' shifts. I work about 10 to 12 hours a day now, 14 some days. Many of us convenience store owners are barely making as much as our part-time employees.
A survey shows 30% of convenience store owners have taken on at least 5 hours of extra shifts a week to keep the costs down. Now, 4 in 10 store owners work more than 12 hours a day. Some have simply decided to close their shops earlier than they used to. The trend has caused concern among economists.
Well, in terms of the profit of small business enterprise, I think at least a 20% decline in the profits, and about the 30% decline in general sales. And also, the decline in the general sales is because many shop owners decided to kind of shorten their working hours. So generally, small business enterprise will be tremendously affected by that, and because of that, I think there will be a lot of unemployment for the kind of part-timers as well.
On Tuesday, Prime Minister Lee Nak-yeon admitted the wage hike would take a toll on small businesses and pledged that the government would find soft landing solutions. However, he said other factors like high rent and franchise fees are the main reasons for their financial troubles. Economists and small shop owners have called for government action to tackle these issues, as well as apply a different minimum wage rate for businesses that employ 5 workers or less. Oh Soo-young, Arirang News.